One of the main rules of writing is show, don't tell. In the infinite battle against exposition, many writing theorists have highlighted the vitality of hinting at emotions, events, or key plot points, instead of overtly displaying them in an awkward and convoluted manner. However, in 2019, a new type of crime drama slowly started to change this school of thought. Netflix's Criminal showcased the power of dialogue when written and deployed in a meaningful and realistic context. Whilst refraining from exposition is a recommended starting point for any writer, is there a way in which telling the audience can add to the emotional and dramatic jeopardy within a narrative? Robert McKee states that when a writer forces unmotivated exposition into a character's mouth, these opaque lines block the storygoer's access to the speaker's inner life. In essence, expository dialogue is viewed as a lazy way to explain the nature of the story, rather than using immersive scene descriptions and creative subtext to deepen the narrative. However, the crime genre seems to represent a contradiction to this suggestion, with scenes replicating police interviews relying heavily on the use of exposition to enhance the drama. George Kay creates traditional narrative structure within a single setting. The majesty within Criminal's clever display of dialogic skill is heightened by the importance of two key contributing factors: wonderful writing and exceptional acting. The sum total of the writing's quality is quantified by the person that performs it, and the stellar cast within Criminal provides the perfect vessel for which Kay's dialogue can shine.
That's basically a week later that your lot turn up and start with all this shit, and this shit's gonna ruin me.
The unique format of 1-hour episodes focusing on a single case restricts the amount of backstory that can be attributed to each character. Whilst the opening sequences usually feature expository dialogue, it is only used in order to establish the dramatic tension of the narrative. The slow revealing of evidence, information, and small character moments allows for the dialogue to take centre stage, and this is where Kay's writing gets a chance to flourish. We are often told that each scene must be meaningful. We're also told to arrive late and leave early. Lingering on conversations for too long can lead to awkward and bloated scenes that feel strained. However, Criminal's format of focusing on a single conversation allows for the flow of the dialogue to contribute to the dramatic tension of the story. As the episodes progress, we see how each suspect undergoes their own traditional 3-act structure. In the first episode of Criminal UK, David Tennant's character Edgar Fallon begins at his no-comment equilibrium. His inciting incident is found during the mention of sexual misconduct. The rising action takes us to the midpoint, when he starts talking. Adopting traditional narrative structure allows us as an audience to feel immersed in the dialogue, recognizing how the narrative adopts similar story beats in a new and innovative way. The downfall of each suspect usually occurs around the 45 to 50 minute mark, when new information is revealed and the direction of the narrative shifts. Despite these revelations being pieced together in front of our eyes, they still provide the same dramatic weight that is seen in traditional serial dramas. Criminal may commit the cardinal sin of using expository dialogue in order to further the narrative, but the deployment is conducted in a clever way that never breaks the immersion of the piece. As a crime drama, Criminal actually benefits from breaking every rule in the book, because that is the context in which it is intended. Ultimately, whilst expository dialogue is waved away, its value is also shifting. If dialogue is deployed in a meaningful and relevant manner, the content will always feel real. Naturalism is key when creating immersion, and Criminal's writer George Kay creates an incredible sense of reality through his use of dialogue. The whole show is based around the notion of telling, not showing, and Kay proves that when deployed effectively, this style can be just as immersive and dramatic as any traditional narrative structure. Criminal presents a new way to frame dialogue. Treating it as an equal entity allows the performances to strike a chord with its viewer. Criminal is by far one of the most effective contemporary crime dramas, opting to power us through the motions whilst never breaking from its intimate setting. Every story may have been told, but Criminal provides vital lessons on how new takes on tried and tested genres can prove both immersive and effective. Whilst each piece of information is overtly shared with the audience, the shocking revelations and unforeseen twists are experienced at the same time as the characters. In essence, Criminal lays it bare for all to see, but never compromises when it comes to creating clever and authentic dialogue. It is, in my opinion, a multi-story series that refreshes the genre and highlights the importance of creating drama through deeply immersive and wonderfully crafted dialogue. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, share and subscribe to Page to Screen. I'm Matt, and I'll see you soon.